Yes, lads, welcome back to another trading video. Now, the support on the channel has been ridiculously mad. We've hitting quite a lot of actually watching the Ricky Gervais show. Haven't seen that, recommend it. But let's have a look at this. Yeah, so we're so close to 1.5. If you guys could do that, that'd be awesome. Appreciate that massively. So let's go and have a look at this, right? We're going to be talking about the team of the week that's coming up. Currently, it is Tuesday, so that's just around the corner. What to expect, prices, fluctuations, things like that. This is just what I think and what I kind of predict. We haven't had a team of the week, so we've only had two team of the week. We've had one team of the week so far, right? And then this is going to be the second one. So we haven't seen what happens kind of to the first one, team of the week, and their prices and things like that. But I'm just going to go over. So if you've got this Haaland card, right, because Haaland's in team of the week, Kane's in team of the week, right? If you've got a Haaland, right, let's have a look at Haaland's card, right? So this card here, right, yeah, it's a good card and everything like that, and it is in high demand, but this is not a 106,000 coins card. I can't see, right? Especially when this is 232. Now this is up a lot, and I think this is going to go up once it's out of packs. I think this is going to hit 300, 320k. I can see that. I can see the potential of why it's going to hit that. If you don't agree with me, and then obviously you don't look to buy that card, but I may go and look to buy this card. Especially tonight when the market's a little bit busy, packs are being opened. Especially they bring out an SBC or something to give people packs. And this card drops probably to like 220, even like maybe just under 220, 223 or something. I might look into getting that. But with this Haaland card, it's not in packs, right? So his demand, because there's demand for this card and no one can pack him, it means the only people that have packed him beforehand have him. They kind of just sell it to other players. Like, it's just the same cards getting cycled around. So as you can see here, Saturday's 102k, 107, 102. There's like, so Tuesday's 99k, right, and it gets released into packs Wednesday, so he goes up, right, but and then because so many people have invested in him, he goes down. It's going to be different, right? So there's going to be a lot of panic selling on this card, I can imagine, because people are going to get rid of him and flood him down. This card goes down to like, I don't know, ridiculous amount. Let's say this card goes down to like 80 to 70k. He'll probably bounce back up to probably about 90, because that's kind of where he was sitting, 90, 95 beforehand. It'll probably bounce back up a little bit, and then you could probably look into flipping a few there, where this card is going to rise, I can imagine. So if you've got this card at the moment, I would sell it 100%. Even if it goes up a few K throughout today or a little bit tomorrow, he's coming back into packs because this card's coming out. So I would sell that. The same with, I mean, Harry Kane's not the best example because he's a high rated, so he's probably going to keep as a value anyway. St. Maximin, if you've got the St. Maximin, the 80 rated here, I would sell this card. He's an 80 rated. He should not be worth 68k. His stats aren't even that good of why he's like, this card hit 80k, I believe, at some point, right? Was it Sunday? Yesterday? Today. This card hit 80k, I'm pretty sure of it. 68, nearly 70k, right? Somehow this card was 80k, I swear it was. But this is not an 80k card. You could be like me, I'm not paying 80k for that card because he's fast. There's so many alternatives. Daniel James, for instance, right? Daniel James is just as fast, and his dribbling, it is not as good, but with a card on it can be good. So where there's a lot of alternatives, I can't imagine this card sitting there. There's 35, 40k for this card, maybe, right? But I can imagine him being lower than that. That card won't stay like that. It's the same with the current team. If you've got these players that are up because he's out of packs, Sanchez is like 6k, get rid of him. He's going to go down. A lot of people are going to panic sell him and then buy him then, and then he may rise a little bit after the panic sell. But panic sell always rises because there's too many up that get flooded, and then once people got that card or they've sold on and they're playing with him, it tends to rise over time. Chilwell's quite a good one. If you can get Chilwell for like 18 to 17k, because he is like, it's a bit more like 15k on PlayStation, that's a really good price. 19k on Xbox. If this card gets like 17 to 16, I'm probably going to buy a few and wait probably till Sunday or Monday or something like that, just to see if it goes up, because I think he will. Allen's a prime one, right? So he's 88k, right? His ones to watch is 174. Doesn't add up, right? That card's going nowhere except from it's getting packed, right? His ones to watch can only go up, and that's 174k. Before this card gets back into packs, so he's 88k now, right? And he'll probably keep rising a little bit because there's nowhere for him to go, right? He was what, 92k. goes down to 87. He's 88k now. If he goes anywhere near 90k, I'd get rid of him. Even if it goes up a little bit, this card's only going to get packed, right? So I'd get rid of him for that. Same with like some ones to watches, right? New players, right? Let's have a look at. Can we go to? Let's go and have a look at ones to watches, right? Because where are they? Oh, I'm on FIFA 20, ain't I? Right. Versions. Ones to watch. So Werner, if you've got a Werner card, get rid, right? Because he's up a bomb. 297. It hasn't been that for ages, and he's 300k on PS. And it's people are like, oh, would he go up? He ain't gonna go up. It's only gonna go down because there's just gonna be more on the market. The more supply there is, the less he is, right? I can't imagine there's so much demand for him that with more coming onto the market that there's gonna be his price is gonna go up. If you've got this card, I'd keep it. Werner's just gone. He went for the German with the German things. He come on at the 80th minute. He hasn't got a lot of game time, but yeah, he should be alright. If you've got a Telles as well, what's United Telles at? Did they price range him to 20k? That's a hard one because he's price ranged at 20k. So if you've got this card, wait for the price range and then probably sell from there. But you'll definitely get more than 20k from him with a price change. But yeah, with Telles, he hasn't played yet. Whether it's start or not, maybe a come on is a sub or something. I don't know what Solskjaer would do, but maybe give him a few more weeks. He could come in and shine, right? But he's known for scoring goals. So if you've got this card, I'd probably keep it. Party again is an awesome one to do. But if you've got what's his Arsenal card sitting at? It's probably extinct, right? Yeah, 40k. What's this one? 24k. Wait for a price change. I'll just keep like spamming that price change button. They've done it late at night one night, so I can imagine they'll do that again. Probably just before they come back into packs. I'd probably imagine that. Ake at 78k. If you've got the normal Ake, he's going to be probably a bit expensive. 28k. I know Sissoko's that, but Sissoko's always been that. There's so many alternatives to an Ake, right? Lindelof, Bailly, Tomori, right? There's loads. So he's not going to sit at that price. I can't imagine. Get rid of that card. You are close, right? With it, this is the thing with this card. You are close to buying. Sell that card, and with 30 extra k, you can get his ones to watch. Doesn't make sense. That card's only going to go down. I'd get rid of it. And if I'm wrong, apologies for that, but I do think that ain't going to stay there. Allen, I'd keep, but if you've got the normal Allen, I'd get rid of. Everyone that's out, like Gareth Bale, right? He is a hard one to predict, right? He's up to 100k, but he is up and down a lot, man. Yesterday, right? I mean, he's not even in packs on Monday, right? Like Sunday night, Monday, he's not even in packs and he's dropping in price. And now he's like, people have got coins. I can imagine his card going down. He is 310k. His ones to watch has gone up. His ones to watch will probably stay up for a bit just to see his performances. And then once people kind of start, judging him and is he going to do well, that's when his price will start going up or down. But I can imagine Bale doing well. I can see that. And then with the current team of the week, Lewandowski I'd keep. Yeah, probably go up. Probably go up 10 or 20k once he's out of packs. Haaland's a good one, I've said. Watkins, right? With Watkins, he's a bit low at the moment. This card was sitting at 18k. I do flip at 18k on some hours, right? As you can see here, 30k. He does go down a bit, right? But he did stay at 18k for a bit. And now he's down to like 15k. He's quite a good card, in all honesty, right? 88 pace, he's not a bad card. 15k, if you can get him for like 13k, 12k or something, it's not a bad one. I'd go with that. And then with the new players, so with these team of the week predictions, how you can make money. Firmino, there could be a little bit, if you can get Firmino for the right price, if you get him a good undercut where you can make coins on his card now, that's what I'd go for and I'd keep it, because as you've seen with like Harry Kane and Gareth Bale, they only go up. The value only goes up because they're not in packs. With Firmino as well, he's not really getting packed a lot anyway, so his value is going to go up. Rudiger is a good one to talk about. Everyone else I don't really like. Ossegaard, or Odegaard, right? He's like the first card to get upgraded, so he's actually gone up a bit. I can imagine he's like 45k. I think he's about 45. He could even, what am I doing here? He could even be up a little bit more than that, but that's just the hype at the moment, right? So it's 44k. That might go up tonight. It's only like 3:30 now, so that might go up a little bit more, maybe 48 if it hits 50k. I would sell it, and why I would sell it is just because it's the hype of him. Once he's the 85 and people have played with it and they don't want it anymore, they're gonna sell it. And he didn't do well for Real Madrid. He done well for his nationality, right? He done well for Norway, so it's not like he's doing very good in his league, right? Or he's performing really good. I think they played an average team. I'm not sure. They are an average nationality anyway, but yeah, I would sell that in the hype. I'd sell that. If he gets announced in Team of the Week, I'd sell it then, because his price is just going to shoot up. Look at his price. Look for a good price for him to sell that you're happy with selling. Buy him in a few days, it go down. Savic, right? Let's have a look at Minkle and Savic, right? I haven't looked at this card. I've just seen him there. He's an 85 rated, so if he gets a So this card. Why these cards are good to invest in as well is because we don't know what SBCs are coming out, right? They could throw out an 85 rated, an 86 rated SBC or something like that, which needs him in it. This card could cut to 15k before anyone ever even knows, right? 8k for this card is not bad, right? He's quite usable as well, and a lot of people are using Serie A teams. So again, we put a shadow on him, which is quite popular. Same as an anchor, where that's quite popular. Very usable card, right? Good stamina and everything, strength and all that. It's a good card this year. That will rise anyway, I can imagine. So, weighs 7k. There is a bit of like, oh god, he's been predicted in Team of the Week. If he does, there's so many people that's probably invested in this card. Thursday, this card's going to be low, right? Wednesday, Thursday, this card's going to be lower than what he is now. Pick him up then, and then probably sell Sunday, Monday, Tuesday today, and they're all up today. So probably look around that price. Probably pick up a few, right? Leave them in your club, leave them in the transfer list, and then Rudiger we'll talk about. Now I'm doing this Tuesday. This will get uploaded Wednesday. Why ain't Rudiger's price? It's going all a bit weird for me. Can I? Right. So I didn't even know I could do this. Right. Rudiger is going to be quite expensive, right, when it comes out. And then his actual 81 card is actually quite high now, and that's probably because people have seen that. He's 12k. Was he there? 12. Yeah. He's probably seen that he's in Team of the Week, so people are like a bit curious. Monday, they didn't release it till like Monday gone 6. That's why he's 13k, right? He is sitting about 8k, 9k. A lot of people have invested in this card, you can probably see. I can imagine this card, even if it does get in Team of the Week, I can imagine this card then not going up Thursday, maybe, because if we go and have a look at like Kane, right? They don't go up straight away and people panic, and that's why they go down in value. Then you jump in on the panic, so like 46k. Last week was the 7th, so the investing would have been the 6th to the 7th, or investing would have been from the 5th to the 7th. So he was what? The 5th, he was 43k, 35k, gets predicted in Team of the Week. Goes in Team of the Week, he goes up, but as you can see, he goes back down because there's so many investors in him, probably at this price. They probably panic sold all of this price. He goes down, and then he just goes up because he's not in pack. So probably you're looking at Friday, just after rewards or something like that. If he goes down, you want to pick him up. Not Kane, but like Rudiger and things like that. The players at will, they will be a little bit high at the moment, but they will go down even though they're not impact, if that makes sense, and then they will only rise because there is demand for him. Like, you'll come against this card, you get certain order of it, you'll go and buy his gold card, but it'll be like 4k up. It'll be inflated to like 16k or something, and you'll buy it because you're so annoyed with people having him, you'll just go and buy him. And then with Patricio, again, he could be a good one. He could be up a little bit though, just because at the moment, let's have a look what he's about 4k. He's actually alright, he's not bad, right? Sitting at 4k. He's quite a good one to invest in anyway. Probably hit about 5k or something. I won't go mad into him though, just in case. But that's just going to be a little market outlook on the Team of the Week and things like that. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to come back to this, where my Xbox is nearly turning off. and just doing a few trading and a few flipping things here and there. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you could subscribe, that'd be awesome. And I'll see you in the next one, boys. Peace.